I knew him.
You
I
knew
knew
him,
him
right.
before acting in films, and you know, like, I mean, I'm sure you know that I've said in many interviews that Allu Arjun is one of my favorite actors.
Right.
And పనిచేసేటప్పుడు చాలా అంటే అల్లు అర్జున్ గురించి ఒకటి చెప్పాలంటే చాలా ప్యాషనేట్. అందరూ ప్యాషనేట్ ఉంటారు, కానీ వీఆర్ ఆల్ ప్యాషనేట్ అబౌట్ ఓకే వాట్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్, వాట్ వీ వాంట్ టు ఇంప్రూవ్. But how Bunny works is he wants to improve, like, and I had long discussions with him about the film, and he feels that he wants to improve the level of Telugu industry. He wants to keep doing something that people feel, pah, ఇది తెలుగు నుంచి వచ్చింది, వరల్డ్లో అందరూ మాట్లాడాలి, రకుల్ మన ఫిల్మ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ గురించి మాట్లాడాలి. సో హీ టోల్డ్ మీ ఆల్ దాట్, అండ్ ఐ ఫెల్ట్ వావ్, యు నో, దిస్ ఈస్ ప్యాషన్. దిస్ ఈస్ అ పర్సన్ హూ కంప్లీట్లీ డ్రీమ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఫిల్మ్స్, హీ బ్రీడ్స్ ఫిల్మ్స్. అండ్ ఎప్పుడు చూసినా నా సాంగ్ ఎలా కొత్త కనిపించాలి, ఇది ఉండాలి, అది ఉండాలి, బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ డాన్సర్స్కి ఏం క్లోత్స్ ఉండాలి, అన్ని చిన్న చిన్న డీటెయిల్స్ చూసుకుంటారు. సో it's just amazing passion, and that's why you see from where to where he's transformed himself. And in movie kuda chuste, I'm telling you, he's going to be seen in a completely new look, like from the way he talks. It's not going to be Allu Arjun. It's going to be the character, and this is going to be very good.
And on a scale of 1 to 100, how much percentage of Allu Arjun's passion do you have for cinema, obviously?
How much percentage of I have? If Allu Arjun is 100, I would say I'm a 60.
60. It's a decent number. But
Yeah.
అక్కడి నుంచి ఇంకా వెళ్ళడం అంటే చాలా కష్టమైన పనా?
He's grown up watching films. The amount he knows about films, he comes from a film background, from a production house, no? So the amount, why I'm saying 60 is, నేను కూడా చాలా passionate ఉన్నాను, కానీ తనకి టెక్నికాలిటీస్ కూడా చాలా తెలుసు, because he's grown up only discussing and watching films. So when we all sit and talk, there are films that they know about which are 30 years back that I don't know of, right? And they're like, they've grown up on those, like Kamal Hassan sir's initial films, or NTR Garu's films, or ANR Garu's films, and then they can talk about how cinema has transformed. But for me, when we were kids, I was into sports and I was into outdoors and army, and so I can talk about that life, but films happened to me only about 5 years back. You know, like, I started watching films as such only about 5-6 years back. Even in school I never saw all the films.
Right.
So na knowledge anta restriction undi. So that's why I'm saying that there's a lot to learn from him. So I keep asking, okay, tell me some good 10 films I'll watch. I told him actually recently, I have to still collect the list.
Okay, what was the top of his top 3 names in that list that he wanted you to watch?
I don't remember. That's why I told him write and give me.
Because he hasn't sent you yet?
No, he hasn't sent me yet. Actually, I forgot. I had to take.
Right. Now, I wanted to ask you about something very interesting that you said in a recent interview, that it hasn't sunk in yet that you're an actress.
Yes, still, I would say the same thing.
It's been, what, 3-4 years already?
What, yeah, Hemant? Every time you make it 4 years, on 29th November 2016, I will complete 3 years.
But it still feels like a very long time. I don't know for what reason.
Just because you keep bumping into me outside doesn't mean that it seems like a very, very long time. It's 29th November 2016. Venkatadri Express released exactly 3 years back.
Seriously?
29th
lost
November
sense of time
2013.
then. Yeah. 3 years, but you have done some really big films in the meantime, right?
Yeah,
Still,
just
it
because I've been
it
working
hasn't-
back to back.
It hasn't sunk in yet?
Why should it? I'm saying, why should it sink in? Why do I have to know that, okay, I'm an actress and I have a lot of fan following? Why?
But that's not just about being an actress, right? Like
I know I'm an actor,
Right.
and I don't have Alzheimer's that I go and forget that, oh, I am an actor, and oh shit, I didn't know that I had to go and act. But I don't want it to sink in, and I don't want it to affect me in a way that I don't want it to get to an arrogance level at any point.
you're probably talking about fame, not the acting bit.
No, even acting, yeah. You know, like I said it this morning also in another interview, that they asked me, so ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది, మీరు టాప్ లో ఉన్నారు, బిగ్ లీగ్ లో ఉన్నారు. అవునా, నాకు తెలియదు. నాకు రోజు ఐ హ్యావ్ ద సేమ్ ఫీలింగ్. ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి, వాట్ ఎమ్ ఐ డూయింగ్, ఇది ఎలా ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయాలి, ఇంకా బెటర్ తెలుగు నేర్చుకోవాలి, వాట్ ఇస్ the new thing that I can do in my next films. So those are the things that I think about. If I start thinking about, oh, I am in the top league, అయిపోయింది, ఇప్పుడు next month crash, అయిపోయింది, finish story, over.
Almost every film కి ఆ భయం ఉంటదేమో కదా.
భయం కాదు, కానీ ఒక
టెన్షన్ ఉంటది.
రిలీజ్ కి లేదంటే టెన్షన్ లేదు, టెన్షన్ భయంతో పని చేస్తే మీరు ఎలా ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తారు? ఐ ఎంజాయ్ అండ్ ఐ లైక్ టు live in the moment, you know. If I'm doing a film, I want to enjoy every day of that film because I'm getting to do something I've always wanted to do. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి నాకు అదే డ్రీమ్ ఉంది, నాకు ఆ అవకాశం దొరికింది. గాడ్స్ బిన్ గ్రేట్ టు మీ, కైండ్ టు మీ దట్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఇట్. సో వై నాట్ ఎంజాయ్ ఇట్? వై గెట్ ఇన్ టు ద హోల్ ర్యాట్ రేస్ ఆఫ్ నేను ఇప్పుడు నెంబర్ 1 ఉన్నాను లేదంటే 2 ఉన్నాను, తను నాతో బెటర్ ఫిల్మ్స్ చేస్తుంది. ఆల్ దాట్ ఈస్ నాట్ నీడెడ్, లైక్ యూ నో, ఐ మీన్. So yeah, so it still hasn't sunk in, and I feel like I'm doing a 9 to 6 job like any of the other people. They also do a 9 to 6 job. I'm also doing a 9 to 6 job.
But you get to travel the world, so
yeah, and then wear short clothes and in dance in like really minus degrees. So that's something others don't do. Probably we only do it.
Now that